Okay, so guys, like I said, we're playing Wolsung, the steampunk skirmish game. We are joined by Chris Ayala, Jeremy Pitts for the first time, and Patrick James is back.
Our most recurring guest. Yay!
Yes, so if you don't know what Wolsung is, it's a miniatures game that has a lot to do with its terrain. The terrain is a pretty important aspect of the game. It has a lot to do with, elevation in different levels, so it's pretty cool. And you can see that we really did a lot with our terrain here. We've got a lot of different spaces for our models to run around in and play. We do have couple of quick questions. We are just playing this today. We are not doing a giveaway, at least not as far as we know. If by chance we get 30, 40 people coming to view the game, then we might do a giveaway. But right now, it's just kind of a little bit more of a relaxed, showing off the game kind of a thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the different clubs that we're going to be doing. Oops. All right, so I'm going to be playing the.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Jason, can Chris win 2 games in a row? I highly doubt it.
I don't know, man.
But
I don't know.
We're going to give it a shot.
We'll see. All right, so I'm going to be playing the Inventors Club. You can see these guys. Pretty cool. I've got Professor and Stephanie as my heroes, and then I've got 2 lab assistants and a biocognitive golem for my henchmen. And then Patrick over here is playing the Action Oak Club. And these guys are pretty cool looking. These are sort of your classy steampunk looking characters. And he's got Archibald Armstrong and Mary Fearless for his heroes. A couple of cool henchmen. Careful. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and hand that to you.
Oh, yeah. I'll show off my...
Chris loves working the camera so you guys can see it.
Here we go. Okay, it's framed.
All right, so this is Chris Ayala's army here. This is the Triads of the Lotus Dragon, right?
Something like that.
Yes. Excuse me. So he's got.
I really like her. She's got steam-powered legs.
That's Unreal.
Yeah.
She's pretty cool.
Mr. Chang. Oh yeah. And Hiseo Shirio. And then he's got his little golems that he's going to be
pretty
able to
powerful.
cast.
Yeah, he'll be casting out his golemic dragon wings, which are pretty cool. And then Jeremy, our last army, is going to be controlling the Venrir agents. Now these guys are undead and they're pretty cool. They're going to be spawning zombies throughout the game. So each game turn, if those zombies have made their way off the board by us killing them, they'll just come right back.
My goal, just to give it away, is to have an army of these just come sweeping through town.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be running away from them.
He has not 1 but 2 TARDIS over there, so I'm afraid.
So you're afraid of the TARDIS?
I am afraid of the TARDIS.
Okay, and so just so everybody knows, all the models that you just seen were assembled and painted by this guy right here.
Nice job.
So
Yes. Thank you,
over the
Patrick.
span of less than a week, I think.
It's
Yes.
about a week and a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not including
I think
a 40-hour-a-week job.
all in all, I think there were about 34 miniatures that I painted this week.
Amazing. And based.
And based.
Yes.
Which is saying something because I don't always take the time to base my own miniatures. I'm like, I
Yeah.
painted the guy. I can do the base later.
Yeah, I think most of our miniatures that we have painted don't have bases right now.
Just a couple of them.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get this game started.
Okay, yes.
The way we do that is, one of the cool things about Wolsung is that it's played with playing cards, just a regular 52 deck playing cards, and
No jokers?
no jokers.
No, Joker's
They can be in play, but we're not using them.
Yeah, we're not using them. And we use dice as well. So it's a mix of the two. The cards will be used to take initiative as well as boost our skill checks, things like that. So each person gets 5 cards. I'm going to deal out 5 each.
No, it was pretty late at night last time I played it, so you'll have to keep me in line.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll try to make sure that we're going through. Most of the rules are kind of similar to a lot of other miniatures games, but
Sorry,
there's some really cool special stuff too with Wolsung. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to see who plays first by playing a card down, face down.
Where's the camera?
And we'll switch it to one of these over here. But yeah, so obviously ace is high, just so you know.
Over the
Highest card gets initiative. So are you ready?
Yep.
Oh, 3 kings.
Oh, you guys get to do a roll off.
No. There's.
How's that?
Oh, by suit.
Which king is the highest
suit.
king?
I can't remember which king is the highest king.
I'm pretty sure the spades are lowest and no did a spade.
There's the cards right here.
I'm glad I didn't get in on that.
The
That
three of
would've
us
been pretty
just
epic.
discarded our 3 kings.
Now each of the clubs has its own suit. Actually, each
Actually, each
character.
hero
Each
has
hero.
their own suit.
So what's the advantage of like saving up a higher card of the suit of
So
the hero?
suits are used in heroic actions such
Found
as movements. Thank you. Such as movements and jumps, things like that.
Okay.
Obviously the higher the card. Actually, I think that with heroic movements and stuff, it's essentially you get if you discard one of those cards, you can then do heroic movements.
Okay.
So for that turn. So it doesn't really matter what you discard as long as it's one of your suits.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
I cannot speak
So it
to
could even be a low one.
Yeah, so it could even be a low one for a heroic action.
Okay.
Heroic deeds are a little bit different, and we'll get into that when we get to that. But that'll change depending on if it's a court card or if it's a non-court card.
So what are the rankings of the suits, Chris?
The suits are spades, hearts, diamonds, and then clubs.
I gave you a club, didn't I?
Yeah,
And
and
you
I
get
had a
a
heart.
Yeah, because I had a diamond.
Okay.
Ah.
So,
So that puts me last.
No.
well, that puts
No,
me first,
first.
and then it just goes.
Like a regular game?
Yes.
like a regular normal everyday game. Okay, so that means I'll be going first, unless somebody wants to try to steal initiative.
Nope. I just want to get this game going.
Yeah.
I want the slaughter to begin.
So what we do first is we pick our deployment zones. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to deploy my inventors in the warehouse. That's going to be my deployment zone. So we
Okay.
have to kind of select our deployment zones before we actually deploy.
So you picked the biggest building.
I picked the biggest building.
Oh.
I also picked the thing that sort of thematically makes sense for my inventors.
Gotcha.
So this is mine.
No, you got blue.
Okay, so you're picking, and then Jeremy gets to pick.
Now, yeah, Jeremy, go ahead and pick your deployment zone.
Zombies.
I think I'd like this corner flat.
Okay. This area here.
Yeah.
And since the triad here is Lotus Dragons, I should say, they're for the people. I'm coming
By the
out
people?
right over here by these apartments.
Okay. The what was that called
Shantytown?
again? Shantytown. Thank you.
Well, that makes sense.
All right, Patrick. Where are the Ashen Oak Club gonna deploy?
Okay, so we got someone over there, here, and there. So looks like I'm somewhere over here.
Go in the warehouse.
In the rest, can I also be? No.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't.
I'll
take
be
part
right
in my
here in
deployment zone.
the market. Is that too close to you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna be right over here by the
Okay.
little fish market looking area.
So now, essentially, and we'll go ahead and deploy this way this time. There are very special rules for other types of deployment For this one, we're just going to go ahead and deploy where we've selected. And I think that we can just do it in turn order. I think that works, right?
Yep.
The only difference is Jeremy gets to put out his Pneuma booths. It's Pneuma, right?
PN.
Pneumatic
U.
booths.
And is there restrictions on where these can be placed?
Yes, so they cannot be placed
Placed
in an enemy deployment zone, and they cannot be placed within 8 inches of each other.
All right. Then I'm going to put one in. This one, I believe, is the melee zombies. And I'm going to deploy that near my zone. It's going to be.
So it's worth noting that common characters like minions or whatever you call them have trouble jumping over railings and stuff.
Yeah.
So you might want to put them on the ground level.
And actually, even heroes will have a little bit of trouble with that unless they use a heroic movement.
Okay.
We found that out a little too late last night.
Okay.
So within 6 inches of an enemy zone, right?
I think it's as long as it's not in an enemy deployment.
And not
Okay.
within
So-
8 inches of each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cannot be within 8 inches of
Cannot.
each other.
Okay. I'm making this a very dangerous street.
It is a dangerous street.
And guess who's going to mist walk right through it?
Guess who's got to come out of that gate?
All right,
into
so-
that street.
I'm going to go ahead and deploy my guys, and let's see. I think I'm going to put some of my guys inside of the warehouse here. Help me.
You take it the second level.
There it is. Yeah. I'm going to put some guys down on the base floor there. So yeah, Mark, this is an awesome looking game. A lot of that has to do with Patrick's awesome miniatures.
A lot of it also goes towards MDF, which just looks great no matter
Yeah.
what you build with it.
And even if it's unpainted, these wood terrain just looks
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Well, there's a lot of details in the
I have a.
cut into it.
Oh yeah, it is. That kind of makes me hesitant to paint over it, just because the etching on it's so good. I have a police station and a Walking Dead RV at home that were so much fun to put together.
Well, let's not forget, Alex, the marathon build session that you did.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he also built this entire town, minus 1 or 2 buildings, in a week and a half. Down there with
I
him.
spent 3 days on one of the flats, and he did.
Yeah.
Like,
Your first one takes a while, while you kind of figure it out and decide what tools you need.
I have to say that
There we go. I'm going to put him up. I'm going to put him up here.
the instructions left a lot to be desired.
Bring it,
It's not-
guys,
It's not
bring
IKEA step-by-step stuff.
Yeah,
But once you get
and the instructions on these were a little better than some. I bought some MDFs online that came with no instructions.
oh joy.
It was just horrible.
All right, so I've deployed all of my figures. They're all in the warehouse except for Professor Igor Eldstrom, who's up on top of the warehouse there. Now, before we go any further, I almost forgot. In this scenario that we are playing, we need to select one hero that is worth 2 points
Mhm.
and another hero that is worth just 1. At the end of 3 rounds, we'll thank you, Chris. That's
Thanks,
one of
buddy.
the reasons I pulled those out. At the end of the 3 rounds, whoever has the most victory points wins the game. So I'm going to make. I think I'm going to make Professor Eldstrom my
Guys,
2
so you
victory
find one
point
that's
hero,
worth 2 points and one that's not.
and Stephanie's my 1 point. All right, so that was my deployment.
So you're just deploying heroes, or
We're deploying everybody. Well, I mean, you don't. Let's see, you.
don't I have to generate my zombies?
Yeah, I think your guys
At the beginning of the round? Is that what
at the
it is?
beginning of the round. Yeah. So basically, when it comes to your turn to activate, I think that they just deploy.
Okay.
So.
So, but they deploy at the
Right.
at the.
And these 2 are specific. So like, and you can switch this if you didn't realize this, but this is your melee one over here, and that is your gun one there.
Oh, I meant to do it the other way around.
Okay. So yeah, you can
Yeah,
tell
that one's
by
got the
Oh,
this
is
guy's
that
got
what
like
that
One's got the
means?
hatchet, and
Yeah.
this one's got the gun.
I just thought that was an artistic decision.
No. So one is a rifle.
That's what I
booth,
meant.
and the other one's a melee rifle booth, or
Okay.
not melee booth.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought the differences in the models were completely visual.
Nope.
That's cool.
Yeah, because the cards are also there's melee zombie cards and gun zombie cards that hook up with that. So then I'm making Sturmbanführer Jürgen my
That sounded really authentic.
Right?
He's my 2-point hero.
Okay.
I'm going to deploy him here,
Elevation advantage.
and the elevation advantage apply because he's got a gun. So that's
+1.
why I did that.
Mhm.
Now this Adela, she's supposed to be activated last.
Okay. Does she get activated, or does she get deployed
Because she's
during
an
her activation?
because she's an undercover agent, she's supposed to be deployed last. So that's last of mine. So if the zombies don't happen now,
Oh, after everybody's done.
and she can't be within 6 inches of an opponent, or maybe it's 13 inches.
Okay.
That's why I'd read it. Everybody deploys because if she's an undercover agent, she can go where she needs to.
Right. That would make sense.
Any suggestions?
On where to put it?
Yeah.
Now, don't we all deploy
Go
first?
first,
I think
and
we
then
deploy so
put-
that you can kind of
Oh,
figure out where she
okay.
wants to
to
go. That's one of her special
That's okay.
things
Yeah.
there.
Then I think I'm done at that point.
Okay. So then, Chris,
Yes. Cool Mr. Chang.
you're going to be deploying over here in the shantytown, right?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and get a look over there.
He is just going to be coming out of his apartment right here. Right there.
Make sure you
Here,
put
let's
him in
do
one
this
with air
way.
conditioning.
Of course. Oh, and he's my 1-point hero. And then I've got Haseo Shirio. He's
Sorry for the slightly shaky cam, guys. There we go.
he wants to get some action going on here, so he's so I'm without. He's just minding his business on the boardwalk.
See how back rummaging through the bins.
And we got Unreal.
She's cool.
Yeah. With her steampunk leg. She's
Now, does that
Like
give
a-
her like special jump abilities or anything like that?
I think it's just movement.
Okay.
It's not by.
Are there any doors on this side of the warehouse?
Yes, there's one.
Bingo. Okay.
It's on that side.
Would you like to be
Oh.
closer to the warehouse?
Yes. Wherever the door is.
Right there.
She's gonna go
She's
kicking
right
it.
in front of the door right there.
Okay.
He's got you.
All right.
about it.
That's all right.
Why are you coming after me, man?
Everybody. I've got plans for everybody.
What,
Alright.
what
Me?
about
Alright.
your allied player?
Okay,
No,
so
this
You're over here in the alleyway, right?
Yeah.
I'm over in this area, yeah.
That might be a mistake because you
Let me see
only
if I
have
can,
one for once.
Get a good shot over here. Go ahead and start deploying that. Don't
Okay.
have to wait for me.
I actually think I'm going to start over here, like behind the diner,
Okay.
because there's no doors or anything over here, so it's tougher to get out of there. So I'm going to put Archibald Armstrong, who is my 2-point hero, over here having a cup of tea.
They are pretty fancy, these guys
The whole
of
Victorian.
yours.
Yep.
They just discovered tea and steam.
This is his arm candy. She's going to hang out over here with him. And then I've got Mary Fearless, my
She's pretty
1
cool.
point. She's pretty cool. And I'm
Just
through the
so
whole
you
lot
guys
of
know,
that.
if you shoot at her, she will shoot back.
Bring it. Bring it on.
And so we can jump from location to location, right?
If you use a heroic movement,
But that just means spending one of my
spending one of your suits.
a suit. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna put her on the roof.
Actually, Jeremy or Chris, if you wouldn't mind double checking on the heroic movement thing for me real quick, just to be sure that I'm right on that.
Yes, I know it was.
And then I've got my bruiser. He's gonna go.
Yaruza.
He's gonna be over here getting the cart ready.
All right.
This. Oh, that's the
That's the
rules.
market. So we're just keeping the market rules handy. All right, guys. So that was it for deployment. Everybody is set up and ready to go.
It's like one of the least painful deployments in a game that I played.
Yeah. Okay, so I think trying to make sure that the camera's out of the way.
Yeah, hero suit. To treat all rough ground as open ground, and to make special
All
move
right.
actions.
Okay. So yeah, it says any number or any card in that suit. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So my first thing is I'm going to go ahead and activate Professor Eager. Let's see, where's my ruler? He has 2 actions. He has a movement of 6. Let's see. And his only ranged ability is not a quick action, so he'd have to do it separately. So that's 6 inches there. Ooh. Base to the edge there.
Step right in front of the camera.
Totally would have started him there.
I know. I didn't even think about it, but that's what happens,
Wrong
man.
camera.
We're learning.
Don't forget your undercover agent. Go ahead and deploy her.
yeah. Wrong camera.
Thank you, Joe, for reminding Jeremy about his undercover
Thank you,
agent.
Joe.
She's so undercover.
She's
No one
so
knows where she's at.
Not even Jeremy.
She's going to move
So-
some crates.
Can she actually start in an enemy zone then?
I
Unlike
don't,
everybody else?
think that she can start in an enemy zone,
Oh,
but I don't think she
there's-
necessarily has to start right next to her zone either.
There's a range of 6 or 8 inches away from any other henchman, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to look that up.
So, then another cool thing about this game, as opposed to some of the other miniatures games, is that you can pre-measure whenever you want. Some miniature gamers don't really like that so much, but I think that's pretty cool that you can actually kind of plan things out a little bit better. Let's see.
I mean, I figure if you want to put those tells out there,
Can I use
then
your
it's on you.
your?
Oh, good. Somebody brought a little ruler.
Yeah,
So-
I mean these are great, but they're
But it
only
doesn't.
6 inches.
You know, it's only 6, and we have 8, 12, 24-inch measurements in this game.
So he is too far for me to get to. So what else could I want to do with him? I think I'll go ahead and
Can't you move again?
I can move again, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Although I don't know how much good it's going to do me. I'm actually just going to come up to the edge here. That's going to be my activation for.
That was a good
Okay.
use of that turn.
I know, right?
So to clarify with the undercover agent, the model is deployed after all other models at least 13 inches away from an enemy model,
Okay.
Okay.
which I think
Nice.
I'm in the clear.
Yeah, you're.
You're good.
There's
Yeah.
nobody near you. All right. So
I might have line of sight on you. Though. Go ahead.
So, what am I supposed to do?
I guess just
So-
decide who you're going to kill.
yeah, you can basically choose one of your models, and actually, I think your zombies deploy now, don't they?
Yes,
Okay.
you're right. So,
You got your gun guys
the gun
on
guys,
this side over here.
would
You want to
place
go
those
base to
for me?
base?
I think they have to touch bases with the Numa.
Numa booth. Numa booth.
So I've got zombies.
All right. Got your zombies down in here.
So does he deploy all his zombies every turn?
Yeah, they're all
Those
down the street.
are all my zombies.
Yeah,
No,
those are
I
all
mean,
the
though,
zombies,
if they were
but-
all to be wiped out, do you get to redeploy all of them?
Yep.
Because they're undead.
Yeah.
And
You come back.
from what we were reading, you can actually buy extra zombies
Oh, yeah.
and have an enormous unstoppable army.
Almost bought some.
If these guys
Today.
just,
Where it is.
if these guys don't die this round, then he could, if he had other zombies, put more out there. So it's pretty cool.
I think we got some zombicide sets around here.
I've got like 4 boxes of zombicide right there.
Do you mind if they're in orange jumpsuits?
Of course.
A little thematically incorrect, but you know.
Because I saw what Alex is doing.
What are you talking about? I was just trying to get a better look.
I'm making
At the
I'm
street
making my
ball.
move.
That
And-
was one action.
Well, now can I do
man.
a quick action, which is move and shoot?
So you have to look at the card and see if your shoot action is a quick action. If it is, then you're good, and you could do it.
Yep, notes. It's a quick and it's cold.
It's quick and cold.
That is
All right,
cold.
so I'm moving and shooting because I'm in the 8-inch range. From the edge of my
Oh,
ultimate.
and he gets a +1 if he's within.
So I get a +1, which is
Nice.
why I move forward.
I know, right? So
And then I roll dice to shoot you.
you roll your gun.
Now, does he have a height disadvantage for trying to shoot?
Yes.
Yes. More than
Actually,
3 inches.
if it's
up.
more than 3 inches, which I believe
Well, it's level with
it
this
is-
one, so
Yeah, it's more than 3 inches. So
I think it's -1.
it'll be -1.
So it's just +1 with my gun. It's +2, -1.
So your gun should be 3 in those
For the
block
strength.
points. So the strength is how much damage you'll do to me at the end if you
Okay.
succeed.
Okay.
So
So if
you're
I
gonna,
roll 3 or higher,
you're gonna roll 3 dice,
okay,
and you want to roll 4 or higher.
4 or higher. Anything over 3 is a success.
Right.
But the 8 inches is +1. The height advantage is -1, so it's just
So it's just 3.
3 dice.
Correct. And then I will actually be rolling my reflex. I don't think I'm going to duck for cover. What's that?
I was going to say, roll them in the alley. They're in the street.
I don't
Actually, if you were to duck, it would put you closer to the bullet.
think. But I don't think that I'm going to go for cover. So I think I'm going to keep my status the way it is, and roll just my 4 reflex. All right, ready? So you want to roll more successes than me. Successes 4 or higher.
Okay.
Oh, I got 2 successes.
I got 0 success.
Oh no!
I want different dice. I have dice at home I'm bringing next time.
But you have another action, right?
Yeah. So that was
Take
just a
another
quick
shot if
action
you
for
want.
me, or for him. So you could take another action, which could be another shot.
The first one was a warning shot.
Yeah. It's, you know what? I
Go
haven't
ahead.
been to the range in a while.
So you're gonna do the same thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, while you guys are shaking, I'm going to show everybody the cool dice that
Our steampunky Wolsung dice.
Yeah.
So I started off with the goal to shoot you, and I'm not giving up.
Oh, I got 3. Oh,
0 again. I don't like these dice at all.
That's all.
we have
They're
three,
upside
So
down.
my guy's up here just like,
we
what?
have 3 more
That's all
over
you
here.
got?
Yeah, it's like fine.
Oh man, that was pretty good. So
Now that was my action for.
that was your 2 actions for
Yeah.
him.
Pretty much.
So you tap him, and then we move on to the next player.
Great.
So,
Tap him.
Unless you want to
Turn
take
it
another
into
activation, in which case you'd have to play a card. Oh,
Now, how
by
does
the
this do
way,
that?
Just to make it harder to read.
so at the end of
no,
his
just know that it
activation,
was used.
Okay.
so at the end of Jeremy's activation, if he wanted to, he could take one of his cards and be
Oh.
like, I'm going to go again.
Yeah.
And
Any
then
particular
we
card,
could
or
try
just
to
the same
stop him.
suit card?
Just the highest card he wants to
Okay.
put down.
Yeah.
And
Now-
we can try to stop him by
We
putting
could,
him down.
we could, but
Now,
I'm not.
We could just let him go, and
Now,
he discards that card.
if this happened,
There we
if
go.
you wanted to play a card to try and take another activation,
Mhm.
and one of us played a higher card than him, do we get the activation, or do we just stop him
we
from
just
activating?
stop him from activating.
Okay.
So then the next person would go.
We'll stop that.
You threw down an ace. Let me see that here.
Was everybody supposed to reveal at the same time?
Yeah, so technically.
Oh yeah, so go ahead and play your lowest cards. You guys have to at least discard a card if you're gonna.
I mean, technically, if somebody is the clubs the highest? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
No, the
No.
clubs are not the highest. It's hearts, diamonds,
So if
no,
somebody,
spades,
so if somebody
hearts,
had
diamonds.
any one of
Clubs.
those
You can play
in an ace, they could.
Well, I said read it. Let's see.
I'm saving mine.
I got nothing.
I'm not.
I've got nothing.
I want to see that.
All right, because I'm not giving
Okay.
up. I'm not giving up on the shooting thing, but this time I'm rolling one at a time.
All right, so
All right, one.
One success. Did you one success?
oh,
Oh,
what are you doing?
One success.
Oh.
Okay, so also, and I'll discuss this after I'm done rolling, but there's ways you can boost your skills too. So,
Plenty.
oh,
One.
one.
success.
I got one success.
So that means you did get hit.
So unless I wanted to boost it, the person who
I want
rolls
to boost it.
Is it too late for him to boost his?
no, but you do it one at a time. So the way that would work is the person who has the least amount of successes gets to decide whether or not they're playing the card first. If there's a tie like this one, it's the target that gets to go first.
Okay.
If I put one down, you then have the option to put one down. You won't be able to put one down unless I put one down.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, so
Does it have to be the same suit, or can it be anything?
it can be, again, it can be anything on this one. Actually, so it's shooting. Sorry. Rules. It's shooting, so you actually have to use red cards in ranged attacks. So you can only use hearts or diamonds. And in this case, I think it's court cards. You might have to check this for me, but court cards give you 2+2 bonus or +2 successes, and any other cards give you +1.
Okay.
So, and it's considered a court card as well.
Okay.
So, I'll go ahead and put, and these go down face up. So I'll do that. All right. So that gives you, we're even again. We're 3-3.
Okay.
So you're one success, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that gives you +2.
Okay.
I was one success, so that gave me +2. This gives me another +1. So now I'm at 4 versus your 3. So you can play another one.
But if I can't win, I can tie.
Yeah. So if you tie, you still succeed in hitting me, but there's no critical.
So there's just damage.
Bonuses. Yeah, it's just straight up damage.
And does that damage get marked for another player? Do the characters hold the damage through the game, or is it just for this melee?
You would put damage tokens.
I would put damage tokens on
Okay.
the professor. So unless Chris finds anything different, you just succeeded, and your shot is worth how many? It'll be in the S column of your gun down there at the bottom.
S column. Gun.
Should be the first column.
Okay, so in the 8-inch. Oh, S is 6.
How many inches away was it?
8 inches.
Yeah, it's
But we were even on that. I didn't gain
right.
his height.
So, but he did 6 damage. So he's
That's
going
a lot.
to do. Yeah, he's going to do 6 damage to the doctor. He's got 11 life, which is pretty good, but we're going to do 6 damage.
That hurts.
And just so you guys can see these super cool little heart tracker tokens.
Well, it
6
took
damage.
a lot of effort, but at least I got something out of it.
You did get something out of
Yeah.
that. He's going after that 2-point victory, man.
Mhm.
That's what he's doing.
Well, it all started when you came for me.
Hey, I wasn't coming for you. I was just checking the place out.
Okay. Now, do you take the discards? And how
Yes.
do we get cards back?
So at the beginning of the game turn, you'll get more.
Next turn. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
At the beginning of your turn or the beginning of your round?
Game turn. So like the whole after everybody's been activated and everything, your hand only plays through one whole turn, including all the activations for your models.
Okay.
So you want to use them sparingly if you're going to try to use them later. All right.
I'm ready.
Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, Mr. Chang has got 2 actions. And
Did you look that up?
It's
I
on
can
the
find
card.
it.
Okay, you go ahead and do your thing, and I'll look that up real quick.
So Adela just sits there. Well, because I used the 2 actions of the hero.
Right. Mr. Chang, he's going to be moving. He wants to get in on some of this action. So what, he can...
I was sharing the feed.
Good job, Patrick.
So what, he's got a movement.
Thank
of
you, Patrick, for
6.
sharing our video.
I think you have to do a jump action to get over the camera leg.
Yes, I do have to jump over the camera leg.
What's that?
He has to
Kidding.
roll the jump
The
over the
tripod
camera
leg.
leg.
Oh, yeah, we can move that. But wherever you like right now.
We're going to make this official. Mr. Chang wants to come in here. He's moving 6 right there.
Okay, so just to clarify, the whole thing that Jeremy and I just did with the heroic deeds, only heroes can do that, so not any other types of models.
The henchman.
Yes.
Okay, now that I've got line of sight on one of the zombies.
Your guy here looks like he's holding up this car.
What?
The little guy here looks like he's holding up the car.
Nice.
I'm going to do a...
That's Mr. Chang.
I'm going to do a leech soul on my magic. and the cost is 1.
Who are you doing that to?
Your zombie.
Do dead zombies have souls?
Yes.
That seems like it's.
And actually, just to clarify, it does sound like the wording in the book does say if both fighting models are heroes. So it does sound like you could actually do it if you're not a hero as well. So the hero deeds that we just did.
Oh, the duel.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? I don't even have a gun, do I?
I don't know. Do you?
No, I
It's
don't.
Mr. Chang.
Mr. Chang, he's got guns of 2.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought that's who you're. Is that not who you activated?
Mr. Chang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I moved him.
Wait, he doesn't have a gun. If you flip it over, does he have any weapons?
No. He's got a gadget.
Okay.
Okay. So, but cost of 1, spade. I'm going to do leech soul.
Oh.
And
Is this so? This is a heroic ability. So
it's a
Isaac,
spell.
excuse me, Isaac. We did the contest last night for Techno Bowl. That was the regular Wednesday game night. This is a bonus game night where we're just kind of showing off Wolsung. You're going to see a little bit more of this from me in the next week. Hopefully, doing some videos and things like that. There is no giveaway for tonight's gameplay.
Okay. So,
Excuse me.
his magic ability is 2. So here we go.
Okay.
Where's
On
Pete?
the zombie.
Are we?
Yeah.
Are you Mr. Chang over here?
Yes, I want that zombie right there. I'm going after the first one since I got line of sight on him.
Does my zombie get to defend himself?
Does he have a reflex?
This is a magic projectile.
2.
This is strength of 5.
Okay, so
Cannot dive for cover.
Good.
so he can't dive for cover.
Cannot parry in a melee.
Okay, here comes mine.
All right.
Oh!
That's a 1, right? What is
No,
that?
That's a 6.
Is that a 6?
Yes.
It is a 6. Look at that.
Is
That's
that a
cool.
critical hit?
No.
Ah.
That's 1 success.
Okay.
That's 1 success.
You get a roll. Does the zombie have reflex?
2.
2. Okay, so you get a roll your 2.
So you're going after this guy right here,
Yes.
right? Because he has line of sight there.
Six and a 5.
Oh.
2 successes.
2 successes to my 1. He
Oh
passed.
man.
Now,
You
can I?
did.
Can
now
I
you
turn?
can use a heroic deed if you want.
No.
Okay.
However,
Can I turn? But can I turn and shoot?
Does he have anything that says that he can attack when attacked?
Cannot dive for cover. Cannot parry in a melee. So that's not a melee. Cannot choose not to fight.
Yeah, I think he's just a
okay, well,
just a
Mr.
zombie.
Well, I moved in shot, so that's it for Mr. Chang.
This model
Okay.
is
Was
never-
that not a quick action for him?
Yeah, it was a spell.
Okay.
Patrick?
Okay. All right. So, jumping across buildings, you said would be a heroic action, right? Where's the ruler?
Interesting.
He's going.
I don't know. You might have to look at the
Going
Fuhrer.
after 12.
See on the back of his card if he has a summon ability, because I'm assuming that it'd probably
Can I
be
see
him
the-
in order to
Ruler.
summon the
The tape
zombies.
measure. Where's the tape
There's this one, and there's the tape measure there.
All right. So, jumping across structures, you said is a heroic action.
Yes. So
Yeah, that just cost me a suit card, right?
yes, it'll cost you a suit card at the beginning of your turn, and then for the rest of this activation, you can then do heroic abilities or heroic movements.
Okay. Is this a gamble or is it a sure thing if I pay for it?
If you pay for it, it's pretty much a sure thing.
Don't you have to roll or do something to see if you trip when you jump onto?
Not
areas?
during heroic actions, heroic
Okay.
movements. So if you're doing a heroic jump, is that what you're trying to do?
I'm wanting to jump from this rooftop to this one.
Okay, so you can move horizontally up to the distance of your move in inches. And you can ignore terrain that is up to 2 inches high, and you can jump any distance down.
Okay. So her move is 5. Oh, shoot, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. She moves up to the.
Up to the 5.
Okay.
He's coming after you. I think that's what's happening.
I'm not actually close enough to really do that.
Michael was asking if this is cardboard.
Yes. So no, this is MDF. It's type of wood.
So I'm going to pay
It's kind of
to do a.
Medium density fiber.
Yeah.
It's pretty sturdy though.
It's super sturdy.
They
And
have a lot of support pieces in there that keep it from falling apart. So I'm going to pay 1 to vault over to here.
Oops.
Yep. And I'm going to pick off a zombie since I'm not close enough
Yes.
Oh man.
But
We're going after your zombie.
that's a quick action, right? She's quick.
They come
So
back
I
every
can,
turn.
and she's got
That's
fast
why we're going
shot.
after him.
So here, this is something pretty cool about Mary Fearless. Her shot, her gun is a quick action. So she moved. Now she can do a quick action,
and shoot.
and it's fast shot, so she can shoot twice.
So I'm going to try and take out this little guy right here. Not paying attention to me.
It's clear line of sight.
So I have. Am I
Is
3
there
inches?
Partially blocked by the. What?
Is it?
Yeah,
it?
maybe one leg. I'm not going to go
I
there.
think I could hit him in his little plastic head.
I'm not going to go there first game.
Okay.
The other guy's going to be partially covered.
So I am.
He'll get a bonus.
All right. So I am 3 inches up. So I have height advantage over him. And within 8 inches, so I get 4, 5, 6 dice.
Let's see. You have 4 for your guns, and you're within 8 inches.
So it's +1,
So that's 5.
and +1 for the height advantage.
Are you 3 inches high?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
3 inches up.
So yeah, you get 6 to your roll.
Okay, so we're gonna take out a zombie.
This is good.
And what's the
that's right,
zombie
yeah.
reflex?
The zombie reflex is a 2.
Or the melee.
Yeah, this is the one of the melee guys.
Okay.
Reflex is 2.
Okay, so you get 2 dice.
Let's get in on the action.
Where are we? Right now. Just roll anywhere.
Just roll anyway for right now.
Yeah. 1.
Two.
Wait, what is that? Is that a 6?
6.
Okay, I got 2.
I got a 0.
I got a roll.
I got a rock.
I got a. That's poker. That's poker talk. Never mind.
Oh man, so what'd you get, Patrick?
2.
Okay,
So that's 1 plus a critical.
That's 1 plus a critical. So that's what's
Her
her?
damage is 4.
So you did.
Is it that number?
It's this number here that under the
Oh,
S.
okay. So
So she did 5 damage to that zombie.
Hard to kill. This model's wounds are reduced to 0. So
he gets reduced to 1 instead of.
yeah, it's,
0.
Yeah.
so it stays alive.
Yeah,
But I don't know-
just for a little bit longer.
How much?
So your life is these dots right here.
Oh, okay.
He's got 2.
2.
These zombies are pretty easy to kill,
Got a
but
6.
hard to kill.
So I got a 6, but it's reduced to 0, so it goes back up to 1.
Yeah, exactly.
So the
it goes
amount
back
of
up to
damage
1.
I did to you is kind of irrelevant because he.
But
I have
now,
a shot.
The
I was
next
gonna say,
shot.
if he shoots him again, then he'll die.
It's too bad he's worth no victory points.
He's worth no victory points.
Yes, this model.
You're just doing this to be mean.
This is just gratification.
This
All right.
model is never worth any points. To me.
All right, so I'm gonna
Yeah, Patrick.
roll again.
Shooting again, same one.
I got
Oh.
0 successes.
Okay, well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Why?
You on her fast shot, the second shot is 1 less die.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know, but it's all zeros anyway.
So I don't even need to roll.
Fast shot isn't.
Nope, you
Explain
succeed.
all
You're
part
still
of
alive.
Okay,
I thought
so that
you-
was all part of one action, right? Because her quick
yes,
and fast
that was
shot
a
were
quick
all one
action.
thing.
So she could technically shoot again.
I could, but I think. Now, can I do another heroic and jump over here?
Yes. You can do heroic movements in this activation because you paid for it.
Or I'm going to have to pay for it again.
Right.
Okay, well then I'm going to do another quick action. Gonna jump over here. And I'm gonna shoot at Captain Blue Jacket. Okay, and so now we're level, so I'm just gonna be doing 4 plus 1 because I'm within 8 inches. So 5 dice against him.
I guess my reflex is 3. Is that?
Is your reflex 3?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So while these guys are rolling, Michael, you had mentioned this looking expensive, and like all miniatures games, it can definitely get that way, especially over time as you build your model collection and your
success.
terrain collection.
Okay.
But actually, each piece of this game is not terribly expensive, and if you collect little by little, it's pretty good. The starter set of one army, I think, is $40, something like that, $44, somewhere in there.
Is that, So it's still comparable to playing like Warhammer
Yeah.
or any other.
Yeah, and the models are super high
Or
quality.
like-
So
So since he has more successes than I do,
Mhm.
do I get to bid first?
yes,
And this is just straight out pay or no pay numbers, have nothing to do with it.
court cards
Suits.
are +2.
Okay.
Numbers
are one.
+2 successes and numbers are 1.
Okay.
Since it is ranged, it does have to be hearts or diamonds, red cards only.
Okay. So I'll pay 1. Do I show it or? Yeah,
Yes,
face up,
you
right?
face up for this one.
Okay,
Only
so-
one at a time.
I'm gonna put 1. That ties me up with him.
I have no red cards.
Okay, so then you can go again. He passed, so you can go again if you like.
Really? So I can go for the critical?
Yep.
Oh, awesome! I'm gonna do it. So that puts me at 3 versus his 2.
Okay.
Am I right? Yeah.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay. So then she would do. Her normal damage is 4. So does she do 8 to him? Am I reading that correctly?
What's
Her normal damage is 4, right?
uh-huh.
And since I have the critical, does that mean I do 8 damage?
No, you
No.
do +1 damage.
Oh, plus
Her
1.
critical that you roll over.
Oh,
So it's just
okay,
5
so
damage.
5 damage.
Just 5 damage. Nice try though. So I do like
Are we
20
sure
damage,
it's not
right?
8? Okay.
I was gonna say so.
I'm learning.
We're all learning. So 5 damage
Yeah.
on my. I don't even want to do
on Führer,
Mind the
1,
fuel,
2, 3,
Jurgen.
4, 5.
on Mr. Jurgen.
Jurgens.
So I have. So I take a -5. No. What? Okay.
Oh yeah, you got one with it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, fuck it.
Oh, but she has fast. So do we get to do it again? Or is that all a moot because we did the bidding war?
She did.
That was her second act.
That was her second action, but she's got fast shot, so she can hit it. She can shoot again.
Okay. And that. Alright. So we're going to go.
Yeah, but those are discarded.
Yeah.
You can't use those.
No, I'm not gonna use
again.
Alright, so we're going to try and shoot one more time. I got 1, 2, 3 successes.
Zero successes.
Oh.
I'm really bringing my own dice.
So that was 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that correct?
You got 0, Jeremy,
Yes.
and Patrick, you got 3.
Yeah.
So that's 3 critical hits. So 4, 5, 6,
4.
7 damage.
Awesome.
Woo!
So that kills me.
Oh man!
I got a
Now
victory
that's
point.
the Führer, right?
2
Yeah.
victory points.
So you're gonna mark him, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna mark him. I'll just put a 1 down there. You don't get him.
No, you get him back, but. So I'll trade you.
Leave
So
a
you
little
know
spot
where he
where he
was.
fell.
So he's undead, so he's actually gonna come back next turn.
Oh, all that work for nothing.
So you don't win me for
But-
any points.
But do I get the victory point over and over again?
So
If if we keep killing him, do we keep getting victory points from him,
You don't have the model at the end of the
interesting
game.
question.
or do you have to be the last person to kill him? Otherwise, I'd save this guy.
That might be the because I don't think that you can like say he's worth 2 victory points and then like you just can't like ever.
I can say that. You're the rule guy.
Well, I mean, basically the idea is that if you kill somebody, you get the victory points.
Mm-hmm. But how's that work when they're undead?
Well, I mean, he's gonna come back, but he still got killed. Anyway, I'll look that up in a minute, but because he'll come back and we'll see if that actually gives you 2 points now, or if you have to be like the last person to kill him. If he's still on the board at the end of the game, then maybe.
Like the last round, I only have 1 wound.
Right,
So
he's only got
if
one
I'm there at the
wound,
last round, that one gets killed. Then
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm not as excited as I was a minute ago.
Well, we'll see. Like I said,
But-
I'll look it up when the other guys are going,
Dig to the first
just to be
hill.
sure, because that's an interesting rule. So, all right. So,
Yo.
my turn.
This is the second activation, right?
Yes,
Yes.
this is the second activation. What do I want to do?
Do we get cards?
No,
No,
you
not
don't get
until
cards until the beginning of the game.
All the characters have been activated.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was wondering when we did
Chris
the
is
other
waiting for
characters.
us all to wear ourselves
Nah.
out.
That's pretty much exactly what's happening there.
That's what you guys pick each other off.
Yeah, I'll double check on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
There was a door on that side.
Actually, if you want to look it up, see if you can find.
Uh,
Because I'm pretty sure that's at the
Look.
beginning of every game.
I'm
At
not
the beginning of every game
familiar
turn,
with this
that's
book.
when you get
I'm
your
looking at
new
3
cards.
points. Oh, no. What
New
about
cards.
Cards?
Drawing new cards.
Okay.
So I'm gonna activate. Let's see. I'm gonna open this up and see
Thank you.
where my
That's where I was
peoples are.
going to go on my next turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. I think I'm gonna.
Maybe switch cameras and I'll hold.
What's that?
Switch cameras and I'll.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna activate Stephanie. All right. So Stephanie's down here. Actually, Patrick, how do I open doors?
Is it a
In the
quick
index,
action?
you should be able to find doors.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a. Is it an action or a quick action? I think it might be a quick action. I don't know.
Doors.
Because I might go after on Rao there.
Bring it on. I'm right there in the door.
Is she?
I'm
She's not a
Rao.
hero though, is she? She's not a hero.
I know.
Shoot.
I need Doors may be in 3 states: open, closed, and locked.
Yep.
Is it closed? Or how do you know if it's closed or locked?
It's
It's
closed.
closed.
I mean, I think that one's actually glued, but
Well,
we'll open the
open it
door.
With brute force.
Right.
Models cannot move, charge, or move as part of other quick action through closed doors. No LOS. What's that mean?
Line of
Line of
sight.
sight.
LOS that can be drawn through closed doors can be opened as a quick action and are treated as open doors until they're closed again.
Nice. Okay.
Do we need like a little marker or something to show that we've opened the door?
Yeah, I think so. Since this one's glued, I think that. Let's see.
Put a toppled.
I'm making everybody.
That's a good one.
The door is toppled.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna
everybody say
What
that
else
I'm
was I
moving
looking
camera.
at?
come over here to the door.
Okay.
I think this one's glued. Yeah, that one's glued. I'm not gonna try to push it. I have opened the door as a quick part of a quick action. So that's
I can't
open.
Get the camera set. I'm making everybody sit.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Open the door and hit her in the face.
All right. So the door's open, and that was a quick action.
Oh, got it.
Now, as a second action, I'll use my. I'm not base to base, so we can't do melee. But I am going to use my pistol. So she'll shoot you within 8 inches. So I'll get a +1 to my bonus, or +1 bonus to my guns. That gives me 5 dice.
5.
5 dice. Yes.
I tried angling this down, but it's not working.
That's all right.
War of the Worlds.
We'll get better angles with the other fights.
Evidently, I can't keep that standing up. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna roll my 5 here.
And her reflex is 4.
I got 2 successes.
Where is she? Let's roll them right here.
Yeah.
None.
No successes.
Ugh.
Would you like to give me any cards to that?
So,
No.
Alex, this is giving you the example of a 3-hero game.
Okay.
In a 3-hero game, at the beginning of each turn, each player draws 6 cards and then discards cards until he has 6 of them.
Each game turn.
So what is a turn?
So a turn is when
Everybody's
all of them
after-
have
After
activated.
everyone is activated?
After all the models have activated and a new game turn starts. Because this scenario will only last 3 turns.
Does this game have rounds? Or are rounds not a
Round, game turn, same thing.
Okay.
But we're playing with 2 heroes,
Mhm.
right? So that means only.
So you should have had 5 cards, right?
What's that?
So we should have had 5 cards, was that
We
it?
did.
Well, we'll activate all models before the game turn is over.
And that's a shard, right?
Okay, so
Hit me again.
I haven't hit you yet. So I did damage of 4 plus I did 2 successes, so 6 damage.
Ooh, she's still alive.
6 damage.
She only has 8 health to start with.
Okay,
Yeah, she's at 6.
so that was Stephanie's activation. She's done.
Okay.
But you know what? I think I'm going to go again.
So I'm coming. All right.
Should we wait for Patrick to see if he wants to challenge me as well?
Nah.
Because do you want to? Because it goes. Everybody can play one if they want to.
I'll pass. I don't have the cards to
Okay.
gamble.
No.
Patrick seems busy. Do we want to just skip him?
Yeah. We'll just.
Sorry, Patrick. All right. So I played my queen.
Ah,
All right.
Amelia's coming up.
So I'm going to go again,
Okay.
but I can't go with her again. I have to go with a different model. So let's see. What do I want to do?
What about that big? What, iron golem?
Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I think. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll move him. He's got a move of 4. Where's our ruler here? Would you say those doors are open?
Yes.
I think
Not
again,
enough
because
for an
everything's closed, you have to
Not enough
declare
for
it
iron
open or
golem.
closed.
What's that?
So I think again because
It's a stiff breeze.
oh, it
comes
does actually
through.
open and close.
Yes, a breeze
All
comes
right.
through the alleyway and opens the
So
doors.
he fits, so he can get through there.
It's a steam
And
powered.
4 is right there.
They're operated by a steam powered
Let's
servo.
see. And he's got a quick pinky gun. Let's see. That's what it's called. It's a pinky gun.
His pinky's the size of your arm.
That's right. Let's see.
Is it not because he's
You know, it's funny
controlled by
that
2
I
mice?
was gonna say it's funny that they're calling it a pinky gun, and he's got 2 mice controlling him. He's going to shoot this melee zombie right here that Patrick was shooting
Oh,
earlier.
zombies can't
Okay.
get no love.
Yep.
Camera.
Let's see. So I've got 3 for my gun,
You can probably move the camera.
Or he's got
and
that one set up down the street.
let's see.
No,
Yeah. See, now my golem is hanging out here. You can kind of just barely see him behind the advertisement column there. Within 8 inches, I don't get a bonus. Let's see. It is quick. All right. So, rolling against that zombie there. Oh, 2 successes. He's got a reflex of what,
2.
Okay.
So maybe I can get all of these dice.
And he's the one that has the 1 wounds, right? Patrick,
Yeah, but we-
Patrick can't kill him.
Yeah, his hard to kill only counts if
Yeah,
you
it's
had
not-
more than 1 wound,
Right.
or 1 or 1 life.
1 success.
1 success. And
All
you
right.
have 2 successes. So
Yep. So I do a hit and a critical, so it's 6 damage.
I've only got 2. So now you're saying it doesn't. It had more than 1 wound at the beginning. I didn't. I had 1 wound.
Right.
Then
So-
your hard to kill
So
doesn't
now
So
he's
now,
now
I'm
he's
dead.
now he's dead.
Zombie down.
So now zombie down. Yep.
And does he put a marker there to show that it was there, or
I
is it
think he
different?
has to go back through that.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
always.
Now, can I make an adjustment since it's our first time playing? And now, when I placed these before, I would have turned these to where the doors were parallel with the walls.
I don't think that's a problem.
No, isn't it just you?
I think you just have to
base
be base to base, no
comp
matter what, even if it's not
Yeah.
directly by the
Or
door.
aesthetic.
And line of sight.
Okay, so that was 1 action for him. He moved and did a quick action. And let's see here.
Put my wound back.
he's going to move just a little bit over here. And he's going to attack Mary Fearless here.
Oh.
So it's not going to be a very strong attack, but he's going to try anyway.
Don't expect any help from my zombie either.
So I think it's partially obscured. That's probably 3 inches, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Yeah, it's
exactly
3 inches up. And does this count as an obscure then?
It's partially obscured,
Okay.
yeah. So 3 inches up, you get, or I get a -1, I think.
I get a -1?
No, I get a
Oh, you get a
-1.
-1.
And then I also get a -1 because you're partially obstructed. So I'm only rolling 1 die.
Okay.
Make it a good one.
Right? And it's a fail.
And so I get to.
Yep, she gets to try to attack me back.
Now this says instead of rolling equal to my reflex, I can roll a number. So it just says equal to G. Is that equal to my G or equal to your G?
Your G. You got
Equal to
it.
mine. Okay, so then I get to roll 4. Try not to hit anybody. I got 1 success.
Oh.
How many?
2 successes, 1 rolled under there.
Oh, did it? Hi.
I know about this marvelous thing.
Okay. So that's 2 successes. If she rolls more successes than the
Mine was
shooting
so
model,
confusing.
calculate the damage as if Mary were shooting the model, and the shooting model were the target.
So wait, what now?
If I get more successes
When
than
being
you,
shot at, instead of rolling a number of dice equal to. So.
so if
Oh,
you-
okay, yeah, I get it.
we treat it as if I were shooting you instead.
Right, so you shot me
So-
with 2.
2 versus, you said it was 0 or 1?
0. I had 0. So
So
you
it's
hit
1
me.
and 2 criticals?
Where is she?
Oh, I'm looking at So,
So
4,
4, 5, 6
6.
damage to my golem.
awesome.
Oh, man. Which means you put him out.
Ooh, you get a little scrap pile, don't you?
Let's see.
Do you have anybody that can repair him?
Does the scrap pile become unclear ground?
I don't know. Let's see. During their activation. It doesn't say that. I think that's only if.
Is it only by the market?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When models with golem rule within 3 inches of spare parts, which are these things here, are reduced to 0 wounds, replace them with a wreck marker.
Okay. Is the golem worth any points?
No, he is not. He is just a henchman. But you have destroyed him, and you're a jerk.
Woohoo, jerk points.
All right, so that was me. Now it's Jeremy's Jeremy.
Hero.
Oh man, I love Mary.
I mean, I could try to go again, but that's all right. I think I'm okay.
Well, about all I can do is work with Adela. 3 actions.
Where is Adela?
She has 3 actions.
She's in
That's
the
rare. Most of them have 2. That's cool.
Right.
The undercover agent.
Yeah, she's so undercover you didn't know she was there.
So I've got fast strike spells, and I don't think I have, but no weapons.
So the fast strike, I think it's kind of like fast shot. I think it's a melee thing and you can do it twice. Just like fast shot.
Fast strike is part of one fight or charge action. This model may make up to 3 melee attacks. Each subsequent strike is resolved in a cumulative. But she doesn't have any weapons.
Mm-hmm. So she's melee only, sounds like?
I'm not sure about that.
What I'm thinking is, can she control the zombies with the guns?
Oh, she has a magic ability, necromancy.
Yes, I can steal life from.
When you use melee, you test your strength for damage.
I think you test your fight.
Oh, fight.
Fighting.
Let's see. I don't know if they control the zombies or if she's one of the ones that can summon them. We'll have to look up necromancy.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as her fight goes, she's basically going to be melee. It looks like. So she's got to get face to face with somebody unless she casts a spell.
Where do you find what the terms and stuff here mean? 'Cause
So noble only pertains to if another card says if friendly model is noble or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So do you have henchmen, Chris?
No. Well,
Is
Not-
she
yes.
not a henchman?
Unrio is.
Unraised a henchman.
All right. Well, all I can really do. I mean, I can pass too, right?
You can try to.
I can try to, but you guys can force me to.
Yes.
can force you to,
It's
yeah.
thinking.
So if I did a melee, I'd fast action to here, touch bases. I'm just going to do something in order
Does she have enough move to get over there? She should. She's pretty fast, right?
enough move.
Oh, 4.
Four.
So it's 4 inches is her move. So she'd be able to probably get
Halfway.
part way there, and then on a second action, might be able to get there.
Here's your stick.
And do a charge.
She can do it. I think her. Was her melee a quick action? I don't think it is.
That's about how close.
But for her third action, she could do the charge. I think the charge is a melee action, right? Because it goes base to base. Pretty sure that's how it works.
She'll check.
Fast strike, gruesome damage. Let's just do.
So yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know about this character until this
No,
morning.
that's all right.
Charge is a quick action.
Yeah, charge is a quick action, so she'd be able to move base to base with the other model and do a melee fight.
Let's try that and see how it ends
I
up.
think that's how it goes. She's got fast strike, she'll be able to do it 3 times. Jeez. And she's got gruesome damage, which model deals plus
Plus
2
2.
damage instead of plus 1 for each critical hit in melee. Dang! She is strong, man.
And who are you attacking? Zombies?
No,
Mr. Chang.
the zombies.
Zombies.
are my friend.
My reflex
Let
is
me
4.
throw that camera.
And
Thank you.
so this is my third action, my last action.
Your third action, but she has 3 melee strikes because she's got fast strike.
Okay. So I'm rolling my fight. Is that
Yes, you're rolling your fight for melee.
which is 6.
My 4.
Okay.
That's fine.
Ready to roll.
Mr. Chang is not afraid.
Isn't he? Isn't he?
No, he's cool, calm, and collected.
He looks like he might be a little afraid.
Everybody's fallen into the trap.
Oh,
1, 2,
3.
3.
3 successes.
50%.
There was 1,
There's
2.
a 6 down here.
Is it? It is. 3.
So 3 to 3.
Okay, so that's 1 success.
That's 1 success.
3v3 is 1 hit, right?
Right, so that's
You
one.
won.
That's a successful hit. So what's her damage on that? I think she does her strength in a melee
strength
fight.
is 3.
Yeah, in melee you do strength. Your strength is the damage, so that will be 3 damage. But she's gonna strike 2 more times.
So 3 damage. How many you got?
Oh man.
Yeah, Mr. Chang has a life of 10.
Third of the way there. 1, 2.
2. And you hit me again.
Oh jeez.
So,
Now remember, you can commit cards, Chris, if you want.
Are you kidding?
so that's 3 more. And now for the big melee. 1.
And it still hits.
Jeez.
So that's 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't like this game.
At least you didn't do any criticals because those were deadly, man.
Yeah,
Her critical is crazy.
that undercover agent.
Secret agent.
I missed it by that much.
Oh man, good job, Jeremy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
hurt.
I like her a whole lot better all of a sudden.
Suddenly, she's the best player in the game.
And she hasn't even tried to suck the life out of anybody yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Woo.
let's try this chain go. And I can go again. Well, who is it? Stephanie that's inside the building through the door.
Yeah, Stephanie's through the door there, and the door is open, so you have clear line of sight.
Yeah.
We're not base to base, but you could move in there if you wanted
Yes,
to.
she is.
She gonna move in there?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right,
Move in. She's bringing
for a quick
a
charge.
sleeping bag, a pillow, and a kitten.
There, we'll just make it look like she came in for a quick charge.
All right, I want to get a nice shot there.
Okay. Now,
Base to base.
Unreal has
Fight.
Vicious Claws deals
Rumble in
plus
the front.
2 damage instead of plus 1 for each critical hit.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. And she has a fight of 4.
Jeez, man.
Yep. We'll keep it all.
All right, let's see what we got.
Okay.
Stephanie's got
She's going right.
reflex of 3.
Oh.
Let's
Stephanie's
see.
going down. I'm right here in the warehouse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there.
4 success.
Yep.
Ooh. All right, let's see what I got. 1, 2, just 2. You got 4 success. I think I'm going to use her beginner's luck. Once per game, a human may re-roll all dice when shooting, fighting a melee, or being a target of an attack.
What?
So I'm going to re-roll as a human,
That's,
and hopefully
do I get a
I won't do
reroll?
worse. I don't get to re-roll. And it did worse.
Oh, yes! That's what you get for being human.
So, human.
My strength was 3.
I'm gonna commit a card to at least try to undo a little bit of damage there.
Should have committed it last time.
So I did that. It's got to be black for melee. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's black for melee. Unless it's black for friendly stuff. Then it's red, in which case I'm dead to rights. It's right. And
Well, you know I'm going to be swinging again because that was only her first action.
oh
I
man.
think the next time we play, we should try and incorporate some of the other rules, like with the cars,
Yeah, the
and
cards
have
are
some
fun.
different mechanics going. You can like run
I
people over with them.
I think first we should get these base rules down.
Oh yeah, you saying next game?
Next time.
No, next time we'll play some.
Are we playing Scythe next time?
Not next time. Well,
No.
we should play.
But
Scythe.
seven player site.
Okay,
For
so
my first
yeah,
game.
so black cards are used for melee. So
There's
Black
nothing I
only.
could commit.
it doesn't do much, but it does make it to where it's 1 versus what was it, 3? What did you roll? Or 4?
4.
Okay, so it gives you 1 success and 3 critical. So what's that damage?
My strength was 3. And the critical plus 2. Because I have vicious claws.
So
Two
plus
for each
2
critical?
per each critical.
For each
So it's
critical.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What's
Wait.
your life?
8.
Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9, and I only have 9.
Oh, you should have saved your card. Oh,
Dang. Okay, so
That's right.
that
Swing open that door.
that kills.
That's what you get.
That kills Stephanie. That's 1 victory point for you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So she did.
Oh, my. Oh, and she still has 1 action left.
Yeah, Michael. This is Wolsung.
Yes.
Very cool game so far. Lots of rules, but we're having fun.
I'm enjoying it.
All right, I'm gonna cover you. Oh, she can still go.
Yeah,
right? She still has an action,
remove the
so.
6. Give me the stick, please.
Stick.
She's making a run. She's on, her adrenaline is just pumping now. She wants to come out there and get out into the streets and get some more action. Okay.
That's right. You guys control prostitutes.
Yes. And amongst other things.
Is that what it says in the book? Is that...
Yes, I'm not making that
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
I wasn't
word,
sure.
no.
You know, I
No,
know
that's
that I know that they were like criminal organization. Like
Yes.
they do all the bad stuff.
I know it's a family show, but I'm playing by the rules.
I love it though. She just runs in there like Wolverine and then starts tearing back out the
Oh
warehouse.
man, she went in there and just annihilated Stephanie, and now she's just running back out.
The triad of Lotus Dragons teach martial arts, look out for immigrants from the Dragon Empire, and promote Shanghaise culture. Unofficially, it also deals in extortion, prostitution, art smuggling, industrial espionage, and Black Lotus trade.
And needlepoint.
And then raising silkworms.
All right, so are you going to
That was
activate another person, or try to activate another person, or
No,
is it Patrick's turn?
Okay.
All right, Ashen Oak.
that's a Hiseo.
Oh man, I've got 2 dead characters. That is not cool, man.
My major dilemma right now is everybody's on the other side of the board. I'm going to have to use activations
It just means you're safe.
just to get.
I'm coming
over.
out. I'm right in there.
All right.
He's
You're already.
he's still having tea over here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
See, that's why Patrick was mentioning the car. He's like, I could just jump in the car right here and just drive over.
This can fit right into the
Well,
warehouse,
first the maps.
right?
Let's just do it.
All right. Okay.
Where's the rules?
So,
It's in the expansion.
expansion.
well, I think technically with the cars, don't you have to?
You
You have to
would-
put the
would
car in your
hire-
team.
You would hire it as a henchman, but I was telling Patrick that we should homebrew rules where you just have the cars and you can jump in and.
Yeah.
In
As
this
long as it's
world,
not
the
being
keys
controlled,
are always
Every
in the
faction
magician.
gets a car.
That's right.
That'd be awesome.
Then we start
All right.
driving up and down the street, shooting at each other with drive-bys.
All right. So I gotta figure
I'm
out
start
what
seeing
here.
your
So
touch. You shoot, drive, and I shoot.
guess I just need to get out of there. So his move is fine.
Oh, the driver can only drive.
Yeah, the driver can only drive, but if he has
Yeah,
passengers, they can
passenger.
shoot and stuff, which is
Oh
cool.
yeah, disembark, shoot, cast a spell, special action, take the wheel.
There's one,
So the drivers are Starsky and the passengers are Hutch.
and then. So there's my 5.
That would hurt.
5 would hurt.
big time.
I can. He gets a quick action. So am I close enough to try and?
Who you trying to shoot here? Mr.
I
Zombie?
have line of sight on that zombie.
Yes.
You shouldn't have moved the door.
Wait, what did you say?
I shouldn't have moved
He
the
turned
door.
Turned the Numa.
How many inches is that? I want to see.
Yeah, you shouldn't have let me do that. Put it back.
You get 1 mulligan.
Yeah, got it.
Thank you, Alex. This is making everybody else sick.
So it's
I
within.
apologize.
It's within 8 inches.
Oh,
So I'm gonna try
so he's got a +1 bonus.
shoot that guy. Now with my golemic arm, it says I get melee weapon 1, fight 1, strength 1, and +1 to guns. Strength and +1 guns.
Yep.
So I get
But he doesn't have a gun.
4.
that's good.
Okay.
No, it's just that with his arm, apparently he can shoot better.
I've got super accuracy. Okay, so that makes me a 4 on gun.
realistic, Patrick.
Yeah, having a cyber arm was realistic before that. Okay, so
Hey,
then
cyber arms are a real thing. What are you talking about?
all right, a little true. All right, so I'm rolling 4 against the zombie. I got 3 successes.
Zombie rolls 2. 1 success.
Okay.
Wanted to try those other dice, huh?
I'm a little old-fashioned when it comes to my dice.
All right, so that's 1 and 2 criticals. Unless you have anything you'd like to contribute. Oh wait, can minion characters contribute? Cards, or
Like I
only
said,
your-
according to the rules, it says the phrase is, if the two fighting models are heroes, then so and so and so. So I'm guessing that you can, in fact, use Hero of Thieves even if you're not a hero.
Okay.
So, did you
But
want
I mean,
to
do you
commit
want to
any
do that
cards
for
to
someone
his-
who's going to
his
respawn next
zombie?
turn?
Oh, the zombies aren't worth the card.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
That's a cool shot, Chris. Good job.
so
I've been watching.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7 damage.
Was he already wounded?
No,
I don't think
this
that
is a
one-
fresh zombie.
How fresh are zombies? Okay, so that just knocks him down to 1.
Yep. So yeah, he's basically just a 1 life now. 1 lifer.
So I'll put a one
sir.
wound marker on him. So now at the start of the next, like if you'd have knocked me down to 0, I would have come back at 1. But now he's at 1.
Mm-hmm.
So the next person attacks me, he can't come back. From
Right.
there.
Correct.
Right. But when your other zombie respawns, he'll be at full life.
Yes.
So you can try
So
to.
no,
you
that
have another
was
action, right?
1 action to move here, and then 1 action to move here,
Okay.
and then I shot as my quick. So
Okay. So he's done. Are you gonna try to go again?
Oh, I do get no. No. No.
All right. So then, my only 2 activatable characters are these guys who are hiding up there.
We forgot all about them.
I didn't. So I'm going to
No,
move.
don't we go until everybody activates except for one model? The last model does not get activated.
Is that a
I
rule?
don't think so. Is that? I didn't read that. Is that a thing?
Was
Will you go ahead and look
Yes,
that
go
up?
ahead and plan, because if it is, I've still got one. that I-
I'm gonna move over here
Read this while he does it anyway.
with
Yeah.
her, and I'm gonna
Typically,
drop this. I'm gonna drop my my lab flask on Ohio right there. She just walks over
You don't even have to try.
Oh,
just to give you guys a good shot of
you're
how
welcome.
this is working
Usually in
here.
war games, whoever has the extra miniatures at the end of the round just uses them.
So yeah, actually, I think that was the thing. It's like if you still
Oh,
have.
yeah. Surplus activation.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what
so you
it
just
is.
keep activating.
True of like Armada.
So my lab assistant here
Which I don't like anymore.
just moved over a little bit and
Wait.
is going to now drop a
Hey.
lab flask on Ryan.
Doesn't this one have the exact same?
He has the
amount-
exact same
exact
ability.
chance?
Yeah, so. But I'm going to use her and just drop it right onto her head.
and miss.
Oh, you can't miss. It's just a thing. So,
What?
yep,
Seriously?
I don't even get a reflex.
Is that really it?
there's no strength. It's quick, it's unintentional result. All I do is roll
Oh.
to see which one of these does. When a target is hit with the lab flask, roll a d6. So I do. Okay, so I do roll. I was doing this wrong last night. But
That was like 4.
I do roll guns, but I could get +1 because she's within 8 inches.
And elevation.
And you have height advantage.
And I have height advantage, so I get 4 dice, and you will get to reflex against it.
And what are you dropping on me?
A lab flask.
Filled with?
I don't know yet.
We're about to. Okay.
Rocks.
I got a rock.
Now, what I have not seen us
I do?
doing
Okay.
these last couple turns
Mhm.
4.
is when instead of just rolling reflex, you can also choose to try and
You can
go not prone, but
you can
Topple.
take cover. So
Yeah.
you can topple.
okay. And does that give you a little bit extra?
It
to
gives you
your-
a +2 to your reflex.
But then on your next turn coming up, you have to stand up.
On
Do
top.
you use a
Well,
full action to stand up?
During that entire time,
Okay.
before you activate again, you get -1 to your fight, and you can only fight in melee.
Okay. So that's something that might be more useful if you're like the last character on the
Yeah.
board.
All right, so
And, I,
Turn is almost
and I'm rolling a reflex against it.
you're rolling a reflex to see if I hit you. Oh, I only got 1.
And you haven't even checked to see what you're dropping on me?
No, I don't unless
2.
I hit. It's a 2?
2.
This is a 6.
6, yes.
Shoot. Okay, so that was a quick action. She can go again, so I'm going to try again.
Okay.
Again.
And I'm
with
going to roll
4.
again.
Yep. 3 successes.
Yay!
Yay! Success.
I'm gonna see what you hit him with.
1, 2, 3.
It's still a success.
Yay! Hey, who are you rooting for?
Oh, yeah!
I want to see what the mystery concoction is.
These are fun. Okay, so
It's a stink bomb.
the mystery. She's just like.
Oh, who was it?
All right, here we go. 5. You are hit with mercury fumes. So we're going to center a 3-inch smoke template on the target. Each living model starting its activation within or moving through the template suffers 2 W?
Wounds.
Oh, wounds. Normally, all right. 2 wounds. Remove the template at the end of the turn. So,
Fine.
right there.
Yeah.
All right.
So what if you're living in the circle of fumes?
Let's see. What was
It's only
it?
for-
Each living model
toxic.
starting its activation within or moving through the template suffers 2 wounds. So
That'll be
she'll
me.
suffer 2 wounds when she starts her activation.
And that will kill her.
Oh man.
That's such an unfortunate hand for someone who's so badass.
She ran through there. She's all like clawing people up.
Give me more
And
blood.
she's running out, and then suddenly she gets hit with a flask.
Honk. Give the Three Stooges move.
Vapors.
Right.
Come up.
All right.
Wait, don't you have? Oh no, I get to go.
Yeah. So that was my second action.
Yeah, cheap
So-
shot.
That was a cheap shot. I'm proud of it. All right. So
You did
it is Jeremy's turn.
I'm going to finish my work on Mr. Chang.
But you've already activated all of your characters, right?
He's got zombies.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so if I've activated, she's done.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
He just wants to go in.
Thought that was understood.
Okay, so I've got 2 gun zombies.
Yep. And they're right next to him.
Right.
Take out your own person.
So,
Oh wait, who's the undercover agent?
so if I get, so I'm within 8 inches, so 0 bonus on that.
Yep.
They don't have a bonus to their.
No, they'll only have a negative if
No,
it's more than.
yeah, it goes down as the distance increases. So it's a ranged weapon. So guns. Now, can they both?
No, they'll only activate one model at a time.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So rolling 2 for guns.
All right, which guy are we going to activate here? So, just so we know. They both have clear line of sight.
Yeah, rifle or chain gun.
The chain gun's a little farther
Are you
away.
getting any comments?
No, not really. It's a quiet night because there's no giveaway.
Kellen's watching.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hi, Kellen.
He might not hear you. He could be watching Netflix too.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly.
So the gun zombies, it's just one card. I don't know if there was different. I don't think it matters which gun it is.
No, it doesn't.
So
No, it's the same card. The only reason why you have 2 is so you can like mark them as damaged or whatever.
okay. So it's 2 guns that I roll.
And against my reflex of 4.
Okay, bring it on.
Oh, he's getting out the good guy.
Oh, okay.
They hit yours.
2 critical failures to my 2 successes.
So it's like a D&D critical failure where you hit yourself.
Yes.
Zombie goes.
I shot myself in the foot.
Knocks his own head off.
Well, that's because the zombie's hand fell off and the gun pointed down at the ground.
Yeah, he's got a stump. And this is the hand I shoot with. Okay, so that's it,
That's
right?
That's okay.
But can I? Am I done? I've
Do
got
they
one
have
more
to
zombie.
actually-
Until your next turn, yeah. What?
Do zombies have 2 actions?
No, it's like
One
one.
action.
One.
Yep.
But I have 2 zombies.
Right, but yeah, he
So-
won't be able to go until your next
Now it
activation.
comes into mine. Well, let's see.
Oh man, some of you still have 2
Shirio.
characters
They
left
do.
to activate.
He is going
Remember your
to.
name.
Oh
He's
man,
going to cast Mist Walk.
I was gonna say you're gonna bust out your
Yes.
Mistwalker.
And that's a buff of 2, cost 0, range 6.
I'm actually really excited to see this guy
Mm-hmm.
come onto the board.
Oh, I still have to roll 2 dice, don't I? To see if I can actually cast it.
Yeah, you gotta cast the mist first, right?
So,
Yeah. And it's a quick action.
Yeah. What do you think?
So you can move first if you wanted to, as a quick action.
2 5s.
2 5.
2 successes.
Are you rolling for Mistwalk?
Yes.
What's the difficulty?
2,
Okay, so you succeed.
I guess.
See,
Oh, my magic ability was 4.
I
Yeah,
didn't
so you would
wanna-
roll. Yeah, you would
yeah.
roll 4 dice.
Right.
So.
I didn't want to influence your decision, but I just think I probably would have brought the golems onto the board to get the.
He has to.
I have to
he has
cast
to have mist.
Mist first.
Oh, is
Free
that
roll
That's what I'm
roll
doing.
and
Okay.
rings.
So now that I've got that, so he's moved a 5.
But you can't. Don't you cast the mist?
No, I have to buff myself up first, then I can cast
Okay.
Mistwalk.
Was that not the Mistmaker casting? Wouldn't that put it base to base
No.
with you?
Target model gains Mistwalker until end of turn. The quick action is Mistwalker.
Oh, interesting.
So
Okay.
that was a free action.
So how do you cast a mist? Because
It's a quick action.
Doesn't the mist have to be
The
out before you
Mistmaker-
can mist walk through it?
No, a Mistmaker. Oh, I guess I could have just done that. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, you're right. Mistwalk allows me to go through the mist.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was
Okay, I had
confused.
it backwards then. Okay, quick action. Now I'm gonna. Hold on.
These magic abilities are a little confusing sometimes.
Where's our
Magic can be that way at
What were they
first.
before? Oh,
that one? He's getting pretty.
That's why Harry Potter goes to school.
He's gonna move for 10 total. So there's 6. I'm sure there's some people just freaking out right now.
Does he have 10 move?
5. So those are his 2
Oh, I
actions.
see. 2 actions.
Now, do I take it to the end?
Well,
to the end of the 5.
Into the 5.
So
Okay.
back up an inch, right?
And I,
Oh, no, because
my forward
You
point.
moved. Did you move 6?
You moved
First
4
5.
and then 6, right?
Oh, that's right. I got to go here to the 4.
well, my
Okay.
issue is
There
the
we go.
first 6 is you started from the front base and you ended with the back of the base and got
Uh,
the extra base.
Okay, there. How about
Oh
that?
man!
All right.
I call shenanigans.
All right.
This is why I don't play miniatures.
Miniatures.
So it would take us all day to move these in the parking lot.
Now I'm going to cast my mist.
And it just casts in front of you.
Yes.
Based in
Okay, so and that's a quick action. You just do it automatically,
Yeah.
or was that the roll that you did? When you do the mistmaker thing, do you just
Mistwalk. That was a spell to allow me to transport through the mist.
right? But how do you put the mist out? Like you just
Quick action, Mistwalker. Mist maker.
and there's no skill check to it.
Quick action, place a mist template in base-to-base contact
Nice.
with this model.
Cool. So yeah, now he's got a mist out there.
And that ends his.
So
Alright.
does the mist stay there indefinitely?
Until he uses it or walks through it.
Okay.
It's a teleportation. That's one end of my teleportation.
Do you have to go somewhere and cast the other one, or does it just...
Or I can bring out a golem and send him
Yeah.
off to go
Oh,
do
so
it.
it does work
Because
that
the
way.
golems also can cast mist.
Yes.
That's cool.
You're going to wish you had that over here.
Okay. Patrick, do you have anything left?
I do. You have,
He has a couple of
two characters
activations left still. We've been kind of. I've been activating a couple times.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get the housemaid out of the alley.
Okay.
So she's got
And back in the house.
5. So 1, and then she's a support character, so I'm gonna keep close to her friends. And then she has. Now she actually does have a gun.
Does she? Where'd she keep it?
Oh, so she's got guns.
Does she have a gun leg?
She does.
Oh no, she doesn't have guns. She just has a gun.
Oh, is that just for her range then?
Yeah, basically. So.
So it would be for distraction and heal probably.
Actually, no, it doesn't
2
even
inches.
look like you'll be doing that.
That's weird that she has that. Unless it's for like an equipment thing later.
Oh no, it is. So when you're doing that kind of thing. Roll 2 dice, target. No, it says roll 2 dice on either of those, so I mean, I guess essentially it is the same. But
Weird. You think
Alright.
they could have just slashed it out since she doesn't fight?
well, the idea is that also, if you wanted to, you could eventually upgrade these characters and give them gadgets and guns and stuff. So,
So, nothing else I can do with her.
all right,
Back to you.
back to me and my final lab assistant. Me and my final lab assistant. I have no other cards, so I can't play. I can't do anything that way.
So you could, I mean, you can move that person out.
I could move that
Good.
person out. I could try
Do
to
what your
attack
friend
her
did.
again.
Well, I was going to say, yeah,
Well-
you could drop another beaker.
But
Could.
won't this person die as soon as he activates anyway?
As she activates, yeah.
She activates. So doing any more damage to her would just be personal gratification.
Okay, I'm gonna go. He's right here. He's gonna open this door. I think that's glued, so it's opened.
You got a little zealous with the glue.
A little bit. Like I wanted to make sure nothing was gonna move, but
Well, these doors
That
weren't
door's
meant to
open.
open, were they?
yeah,
It was
technically,
optional.
it was. Yeah, I mean, you have to. You want to be able to open all doors.
Yeah.
Or
Well, because when
that
we
kind of thing,
modded the police station, that took like a good 45 minutes just to make one little door open that wasn't
Right.
originally meant to.
no, but that's why these have stands. Is they're supposed to be able to just like stand there and move. But some of them were kind of loose, so I glued them. So that one's open. I'm going to move to here, and I think he's got 8 inches there, right? Can I use that, please?
Yeah, that's definitely.
Perfect. Got
Oh wait, who are you hitting?
it. Very fearless.
I thought you were gonna fight the zombie.
No, I'm attacking her with a flask.
You and your zombie hatred.
I thought we were friends. All right.
All right, so he's got guns of 2 plus 1. He's within 8 inches. There's no elevation bonus, so he's just throwing a flask across the street.
Because it's less than 3 inches, right? It's just like an inch or so difference.
Right. Let's see if I can get a good shot of these two. Kind of. You can see him a little bit right there. All right, so Chris, our expert cameraman there. You can see the back of my character at least. All right, so I'm gonna roll, see if I hit you. Oh, 3 successes.
Ouch. Okay, well I'm gonna roll for my gun.
No,
So
no.
I don't have any advantage over.
Now, does this count when being shot at? Is she being shot at?
using your ranged attack?
I'm throwing a flask at you.
I don't think they can.
Judge?
I don't think they can.
If you throw a flask at me, I'm going to shoot it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it out of
All
the
right.
air and make it spray on you. So now, if I
The
succeed,
veloc-
you have to take
the
whatever.
velocity of it, though, would still be going toward you. So if you shoot it, it's still going to hit you.
Not if he
If-
actually
if
shoots
I
on
get
you
it
with
when
the
you have it, like,
flask.
right here.
Still in your hand.
All right, well, let's discuss this after the game.
Okay.
Quick movement as everybody gets sick.
Okay, I got 3 successes.
Okay, so that's against my 3 successes.
Okay, so in her thing, it's if she rolls more successes than the shooting
Right.
model, calculate damage.
But you didn't,
So I still take regular damage.
right? Unless you can or want to.
Wow.
Has to be red. Okay. So, all right. So I succeed. So I get to roll one of these and see what I do to you. 1. Smoke. Center a 3-inch smoke template on the target. Remove it at the end of the turn. So,
Does that make it so you can't like shoot into it or out of it?
yeah, I'll have to look
It's probably like an obstacle.
what that is exactly. But
Reduces the number of dice you get roll.
Snap. Oh no, there's the monster, the big finger monster.
Smoke template.
nope, that's not going to work.
Tip it the other way so it's leaking
Or-
as hell.
Or,
Or
there you go.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't like right there, but that's
But
The
that still
template
works.
blocks line of sight through it. Models within it gain cover. Thanks.
So I did a good thing. Well, kind of. I mean, you got cover, but you also can't shoot out of it. You have to move out of it.
She's out of activations.
Whatever. All right. So that was my last activation, man. Oh wait, yeah, that was 2 actions. I opened the door and then I ran out and threw a flask randomly at somebody. You! He doesn't even know what's going on. He's just throwing shit.
You have a zombie left.
I have the zombie everybody keeps shooting at,
Yeah, and then he's got 2 gun zombies.
and I have.
Oh no, he only has.
I have
one gun zombie.
Gun zombie.
You should probably get that guy out of the way.
Which guy?
The one that everybody keeps shooting at.
All right, so then it's this guy now, right?
Yeah. So it's just trying what I did last time, right?
Yep. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Well, the only other thing is the melee zombie out there all by himself, who's got another wound. This one doesn't. See, this is a melee zombie, so it has to be in a melee fight. It has to be
Right.
base to base.
You have to be base to base.
So I'm just, we'll try for another gun on Mr. Chang's.
Okay.
Seems like that's all I can do. That's all I can do, man.
He's just sitting there minding his own business. Mr. Ching's got a reflex at 4.
Same as last time.
Yep.
Except this time I want to hit you.
Oh,
2 hits.
2 successes against.
2 defenses.
Oh, so it's still success.
Yep.
All right, so it's what's the damage?
Is that strength?
It'll be in your gun down there since
Oh,
he's
one
got a
sec.
gun.
It's within the 8 inches again, so 6. And you already had 6.
I had 9. You get that 1 point. You killed him.
Okay. At least you're not. At least you're not the only one with points at this round. And I get the dude, right?
Yep.
So was he? How much was he worth?
1 point.
Was he a
One.
1-pointer? Okay. Oh man.
Okay, and I have nobody else to activate.
Okay, Patrick. You still have Biff.
Yep. Butthead.
Butthead.
That's kind of spoil my plan for the next activation. The next turn. I didn't want to kill you so fast.
I don't know if we're gonna do another round.
Not on the video, but I think we'll wrap the video up. But I'm still willing to hang around and play the rest. And then
So I've got a question while he's doing that.
yes.
The character cards and all that.
Mhm.
Those came with the club starter packs. With each of the character models, the cards came with them.
Correct. What did you just do?
Do the thing.
He's doing some things.
Can't do a
Okay.
thing because I ain't got that skill.
Do-ah, 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 do-ah.
All right, was that it for Biff?
Oh, wait. Okay, I'm done.
Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? All right. So that was your final activation. That was my final activation. Now it's Zombie's
Zombie.
turn.
Hey, what is the keyword on your zombie dude that lets him come back? Is it undead,
I think it's-
undying,
He's
immortal, zombie?
undead.
No, but there was some other word for it.
I
It
was
like-
wanting to look it up in the book.
Unliving.
Unliving.
Undead hero, ever unliving.
Ever unliving. That's
Ever
what it was.
unliving.
You can look it up.
I think
He's in the expansion.
Is he in the expansion? Can I see the other book?
Sure.
Okay.
I think that
I'm
the
still
first
curious
mark,
about that.
the first marker is close.
But you can go ahead and activate your
zombie.
other zombie.
Is that the last thing?
Yep.
I mean,
So you already activated both of the gun zombies, right? So you
Right.
got the melee zombie left.
right, because this guy's out.
Right.
This melee zombie.
He's got a move of 4, and you've got Biff right
Right
over
there.
here.
A move of 4.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can get right into him.
4 being the distance.
And-
4.
4 inches.
4 inches, and I think they can still, unless it says that he can't charge, he should be able to charge, so he can get base to base with him and attack him. I know that they had some restrictions.
So now cannot parry in a melee. Does that mean that I can't
Defense.
hit back?
Yeah.
Okay.
but you can. It sounds like you can charge, so you can run up to him and bite him
Okay.
if you want to.
Well, why wouldn't
You,
I?
you can just walk this way, mosey on that down the alley if you want.
No, it's not a nice day for a stroll. So a melee attack there.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna.
I
Hey, butthead.
Okay,
He's
camera.
attacking this.
Camera operator here. Camera operator
whoa.
here.
Got it?
I got the camera.
Now,
Let me get it set.
so
I
I
have 1 to my armor. What is? It doesn't say on here what that means.
Preview. Thank you.
What's that?
I have armor 1. It doesn't say on the card what that means. Do you know what that means?
I think it gives you a +1 to your reflex, or you might need to look that up. But...
Okay, well, before we
sure
start rolling
Switch
against
cameras.
me,
Oh, I thought I already did. Look at that.
now it says guns 2,
Yeah.
but it doesn't give me a range or. I don't think it has a gun, does it?
No, he doesn't. Some
So it's fight 2.
some modes of play you can upgrade your characters to get like guns
Okay.
and stuff. So
the number is a negative modifier to any damage a model receives.
there you go. So you'll get
So it takes -1 damage.
right.
Okay.
All right. So zombies attacking.
Fight 2.
All right.
And its strength is
6.
Ooh.
So I'm just still rolling my reflex, or am I rolling my fight?
You're still doing your. I think you might be doing fight with melee. We haven't been doing that though. Yeah. I mean, you go ahead and do your thing. I'll look at it.
Okay. Well, I don't know which one to roll. I can't do my thing.
His thing is
Well, melee is pretty easy to look up. So that's right.
Can we put it in live
There.
pause?
Yeah. So.
Don't make me laugh. I'm trying to keep the camera steady.
That's working really well for you.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Steady cam. That's when you need a miniature steady cam.
All of us wearing one as a headlamp on a steady cam.
Ooh.
So, this is interesting. So, if defender chooses a reaction, you can fence, in which the model fights normally, or you can parry. The defending model gains 2 fight in this action, but cannot deal damage.
Ooh.
So, you can choose to parry or fence. If you fence, then you can actually deal damage to the zombie.
Uh-huh. And is there a drawback to either one?
Well, in fencing, you won't get the +2 fight modifier.
Okay. So do I use my fight, though?
Yes, sounds like it.
Okay.
So both models roll a number of dice equal to their fight, modified by any special rules. Bonus for multiple combat, which there is none right now, right? Nobody else has been face-to-face with them?
Okay, so I'm going to roll my fight then, so I guess I'll go ahead and fence.
You're going to fence? Okay. So
Yeah.
you're going to go 4 versus the zombies 2.
Okay.
Oh.
I got 2 successes.
1.
Okay.
Okay.
So in that case, you would do the...
But it's a 6. Is that critical? I don't know what that critical thing is.
No, critical is only
Successes
the amount,
over.
successes over the amount that you
Yeah.
needed.
That makes sense.
If the attacking model scores an equal or higher number of successes as a target model, the strike hits and damage is applied. Otherwise, the defending model has chosen defense reaction. The damage is applied to the attacker. If the defender chose to parry, no damage is doubled. So,
Okay.
then your damage, your fight damage, which is your strength, would be dealt to
Okay.
the
And
zombie.
he's already been hit once, so that
Yeah.
zombie's dead.
Yeah, so he did now.
That's fine.
So the zombie tried. He gave it his best shot.
Bye, zombie.
Oh man!
Oh,
man!
The splatter.
Major
Sorry.
foul.
The splatter from the zombie knocked his smoke off.
All right.
She didn't like the zombie
So
part.
is that the end of all activations for this turn?
It's the end of mine.
I think
End
it
of
is, right?
mine.
Anybody got any zombies or
Yeah.
minions left?
I think we're done
I've got
activating, yeah?
minions, but I
Because you activated both your gunners, right?
I activated him, yeah.
Yeah, so we're good.
Cool.
All right,
Reset.
so we're going to reset, but we're actually going to go ahead and wrap up this video. We're going to say goodbye. thank you guys so much for watching. For whoever's still hanging out and whoever's watching this on YouTube,
Yes.
thank you guys for
Thank you
checking
for
out
joining us.
Wolsung. Please make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. We're going to be posting some more stuff on Wolsung, probably on how to play and some other things for it. So,
And follow us on Twitter.
and follow us on Twitter. We'll definitely be doing some stuff on Twitter as well. Join us next week for our regular Wednesday game night at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to be playing Dice Forge. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Patrick might be there.
Oh, I'm planning on
Patrick will be there.
being here
So,
more often
yeah.
than not.
Thanks for letting me play, guys.
Yeah.
And that
You're
dice,
welcome. Thanks for joining.
Dice Forge, I just received that, checked it in.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like fun, so I might want to play that.
Okay.
You're welcome. So, all right, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you next week.
Freeze.